to our fantastical Friday here at 3D+U. My name is Gigi Fuscamise. I am the Director of Community and Donor Relations for 3D Theatricals. We're so thrilled that you're joining us today for this session of 3D+U. I hope you're ready to move. I hope you're ready to have some fun. I'm going to hand you over to your amazing instructor, Leslie Stevens. They're all yours, Leslie.
Okay, cool. Hey, Jessica, wait, I think I know you. Yes, Jessica, we took class together before, right? You did the Jack Cole. Sweet, 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 sweet. Because you have a different handle on Insta or whatever. Yeah, sweet. Okay. I almost sound like I am part of this current generation. I said Insta. Anyway, hey, nice to see you guys. So I just thought, I don't know, how everybody's rolling with this is different, and where you are right, where everybody is different. But I thought today, I'm really feeling some weariness from this experience, even though I do my middle-aged lady bar, and I do the things, and I do the ballet, and I interface with my underbutt, and I do, what I can to support my body. But I feel like I haven't really, and I meditate, but I haven't put like movement with feeling a little less, I've made movement very much like my work, like I got to get it done, as opposed to moving as a way to feel good and to heal a little as we kind of find our way through this. So I thought, if y'all are cool, and I know people are coming in, I thought as a little gift toy, if you'd like to find a spot, when I have real classes, I like to do this. I like to play like 3 minutes of ocean waves and just let yourself chill for a second and just tune in a little bit to see, allow yourself to feel where you might be holding some stuff. I'm a terrible tongue holder or jaw holder of anxiety, or sometimes in here, and just, so if you like the ocean, I'm just gonna play a little ocean wave for about 3 minutes. I may make a few suggestions, Justin. It's like you're in some fantasy garden. It's very nice. And then we'll just start to do some gentle, like moving to open up. And then hopefully this will grow into a kind of contemporary, modern kind of movement. And then maybe some combinations where we can have some sense of humor dealing with the tiny weird spaces we're in, because I've been longing to dance with the chairs that are in the way, as opposed to just being mad that they're there. So that's the idea. All right, let's find some. Can you hear that? So it should sound like a gentle ocean, not like a hurricane, right? Hopefully. But just take a minute if you want to. I'm not going to scare you. But just find a place if you want to sit. You can relax on the floor, laying down. You can sit with your back against something. But it's just a chance to tune in and feel where you're.
Leslie, I hate to interrupt you. I don't know if there's something muffling your microphone. You feel a little muffled.
Far away?
Yes, there you are. There, we can hear you fine.
All right, I'll just move my ocean farther away.
Okay.
There we go.
Once you're done talking, the ocean can. Perfect.
There you go.
Thank you.
Yeah. So we're going to take 3 minutes here. Just allow yourself to feel the air going through your body. And just one more as you're sort of coming back into the room or into your awareness. You can just wiggle your fingers or toes a little bit. If you want to stretch your arms up, if you have room to stretch your arms up, it feels nice. And just let your hands rest for a second. Just let one be on your heart and one be on your belly just for the last few seconds of this. Yeah, just to plug yourself in. Very, very nice. Excellente. Great. So if you would comfortably just like to roll over on one side and come on up in your own time. Let's see. Does this work where I'm sitting? Yeah. This kind of works where I'm sitting. You can see me, hear me, sweet. So I thought we'd just do a little bit of opening up here and stretching through here, and then we'll do a little bit of swings and just kind of build into, but I didn't want to make this a real technical experience, though we certainly will get our blood moving. So just join me with a little monkey see, monkey do. I don't care, right to left, it doesn't matter. And if you're finding that you need to adjust something for you, please do it. And where is my the favorite mellow tune here? I'm so sorry. Dance class tunes are somewhere else. Okay. Through the, where is Chaka Khan? There we go. Yay, because she's chill. Can you hear okay? Yeah, great. Just chill, great. So finding here an easy seat. Ah, good, good, good. Great, I'm gonna take my glasses off, sweet. And just take your arms up and breathe. You can interlace your fingers. Just stretch them out. Good, and just open your hands out, turn your wrists around. And again. Interlace your fingers, push. See if you can loosen your neck, let your shoulders drop, open. Good, 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 good. So let's walk our hands over a little bit. And you're gonna take your nose over to your knee. You're gonna walk to the center and roll yourself up. Take your belly button in. Take your shoulders up and down. Other side, over. Woo. Yeah. And come on around, point your nose to your knee. You would walk around to the center. Roll yourself up. Good. Shoulders up, shoulders down. Good. We're going to do that one more time and see if you can be aware of this open. You're just going to try to send this out. You can push on the ground. Oh. Great. Come on over. Walk to the front. Stretch. Roll yourself up. Take your shoulders up and down. One more time and all the way over. Sending this out. And let yourself come all the way over. Good, walk to the center. Roll yourself up. Cool, very nice. Good, 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 good. Just take your hands here, I don't care which one, and just pull this a little bit across. Good. Bring it to the middle, lower your shoulder. Then take it across again. Other side. Ooh, goodness. Good, release this, take your shoulder down. Ugh. And back across. Good, good, good. And shaky, shaky. Take your feet out here. Can you see this? So you're just in this loose thing here. Good. Put your hands back here, right? And just take a knee over. Come on back. Other side. Good. Let's go a little farther. Put your hand here and just push. Good, come on back. Pressing your hips forward a little bit. Good, 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 good. Come on over. And we're just gonna take 1 foot forward and just put it across. And see if you can get this booty to sink down. Yeah. Good, and just let that change a little bit. Put this foot flat, get this booty to sink. Yeah. Woo. Cool. Come on over to, and just turn your toes under and just stretch out your toes a little bit. That's great. Okay, just stretch out your toes a little bit. Cool. Yeah. Great. Great, great, great. As long as we're here, now relax your feet. Just take a couple of cat-cows just for the sake of stretching out here. Inhale, and then take your belly up and push. Let your head hang. And inhale. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. Cool, and if you like to wag your tail, I'm a tail wagger. I really like that. I usually do it when no one is looking though. Great, turn your toes under. If it's comfortable for you, see if you can press up to a down dog. If this is it for you, great. Press up and just walk, as they call it, walk your dog. You're kind of stretching out, good, good, good. And then just let your weight come onto your feet. Bend your knees a little bit and just let yourself roll on up. Woo, okay. Oh yeah, it's very nice. Okay, great. Thank you guys. So here, I'll talk to you for a second. I like to do these kind of like swings because it's a weight shift. You know, you just get to feel your weight on your body. So we'll be parallel legs, and this is easy kind of swing thing. I just have to find the right framing so you can see. But essentially, all we're doing, yeah. I think that's pretty good, yeah? In parallel, and we're just gonna stretch. So you just let that, you're sort of taking your support with you while you're having an easy swing with the legs. So we'll do 8 of those. And 1. It doesn't matter if you go to releve, it's just so you feel this coming under you and it feels good. And then we'll stretch up and then we'll sink, sink, sink. Put your hands here and then just do a little curl and roll up. So we'll do like, you know, we'll do that twice, 8 and 8. Then I like to do a little moving game. You can see, okay, where we're gonna go forward and back. So we're gonna go 1 down, step forward with the right foot. And then you take the right foot to the side. So that looks like this way. Here, forward right foot to the side and throw it over your head. Pick up your hands, down, left foot. Go left to the side, come back and just throw it over your head. And it starts to feel really fun. That out. Well, not too fast, right? And then we're gonna do a little easy plie in the center in second. And we're just gonna shift our weight slowly from 1 foot to the other and 1 foot to the other, then a little quicker. Yep, and you can do whatever you want with your hands. So we'll do that, and then the last thing we'll do is we'll turn parallel and we'll just go through the feet. Through the feet. It feels really good on your booty. Just, and what that's, we'll do through the feet sinking 4 times, then we'll add just our body spiraling against that. And that feels kind of nice. And that'll end in a stretch. Or whatever happens, right? It's just to get that connected feeling on your feet that starts to feel good. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Has anybody noticed all of the old music you were listening to before seems weird now? I don't know. I'm just like, why am like, that has nothing to do with now. Now is so weird. I don't know. Just saying. If anyone has a song that they love, that they would love to dance to at the end of this class or something, post it in the chat, because I am wide open. I'm like all about learning new music. I found some groovy reggae song that I was going to use, but I'm happy to like be educated to new, if somebody's like really finding something they love. Feel me in. All right, here's some groovy 3 hours of drums, man. Which we won't do 3 hours. Can you hear a downbeat? Okay, great. Cool. Great. So here you are. Open your feet up, find your parallel. Feel your weight. You're going to take your hands like you've got skis, and we're going to go and down. And down. And down. And down. 4 more, and down. Okay. Good. Stay here. Stretch your hands up. Push. And sing. Put your hands on your knees. Good. Just contract here. Shoulders back. Good. One more time. Go, go. One more. 1. Good. Give it like your fingers. And good. Come here and then stretch over. And your shoulders. And we're going to step forward and back. So we're going to go right foot, go down. Right foot, go front. Right foot, go side. Reach up, go 1. Left foot. Again, go forward. Right foot. Right foot side. And forward. Left foot front. Side. Around. Woo. Cool. Oh, awesome. Walk your feet out to a nice, easy second. Yeah, good. we're just gonna go to the side, shift your weight, but holding your center together and center. To 2 feet, to 1 foot. Good, use the arms, push. Push. Good, let's go twice as fast. This is beautiful, actually. Let's go twice as, take any tempo you want, really. I just want to go a little faster. Yeah. Great. Now we're going to come parallel. We're just going to go through the feet. Just wider than your hips. Through the feet. Through the feet. Good. Take your arms. Great. And let's just take a little swing out just to let your arms open up. And the other one. Don't hit anything. Yeah. Both hands. Down. Bend your knees a little bit. Let yourself hang forward. Great. Great. Yay, that felt really nice. Surprisingly, sometimes really simple things look like really cool on Zoom. This is like, I feel like this is going to be like Zoom choreography university, the beginning, we're all going to learn how to choreograph in these boxes. It's really funny. Simple things sometimes look amazing. Go figure. Okay, so I just want to do a nice stretch for everybody. So this, I'm going to come down here so you can see. Please just be mindful of what you need, you know, and but I just like us to come around here so we're in a nice long lunge and just shifting forward and back a little bit. Try not to get here with the knee in front of the ankle, but just trying to open this part of the hip. Yeah. And then we'll let this come down, make a nice square, picking up your hips, we'll stretch our arms up. Yeah, and then I like to turn the toes in and have a little stretch here. Go back to this, we're gonna come forward. And then we're gonna sit. And then come back. Yeah. I guess we can just come over, walk forward, roll up, and then just go the other way. Just really simple. So it's really the front of the hip. And then we'll lay down and we'll do a little bit of knees sideways just to kind of open everything a little. What do they call that? Happy baby, you know, just to kind of open up all our hips. Here we go. Luckily, I have 3 hours of drums. Hang on. Let's do this one. Wait. Great. Okay. Nice space. Just take your arms over and all the way over a parallel leg, nice long, and we'll bend forward, back, forward, and back, forward, and back. Good, good, good. And let the knee come down. Yeah. Really picking these hips up to your own armpit. Stretch an arm up. And another arm up. Cool. And come on over. Tuck the toes. Pick your hips up. Good. Slide down one more time. A little forward, a little back. A little forward, a little back. Yeah, just a nice yawn right here. Good, let that come down. Stretching your left hand forward on the floor, right hand up, or whatever hand, it doesn't matter. But good. And release. Take this hand, put it on your knee, and pull that knee in and bring it underneath you to sit down. Yeah? the opposite hand, come around, and just feel that twist grounded in the ground. See if you can keep your heart open as you twist. And come on back to where you came from. Weight on the front foot, slide that foot out, pick up your hips, and walk your toes to the center. Let your head hang, and roll up. Good, let's go the other way, and over. My two legs are not the same today. Oh. And come on up. Feel this nice square. So check out if your two hips are feeling a little different. Mine are. Goodness. Make sure you're not tipped, really square. Feels good. Stretch an arm up. Stretch another arm up. And all the way over. Tuck your back toes. And go ahead and pick up your hips. Nice. And come on back down. A few more of these rocks now that you're really opening it up. Good. Let that knee come down. Slide the front arm forward. If this is comfortable for you, if it's not, just hang out. Good. And release that down. I'm going to take this hand and put it on my leg so I can push and slide. Yeah. You really want to feel your foundation in the ground so you can open your chest. And come on back where you came from. Walk yourself to the center, bend your knees. Roll yourself up. Sweet. Thank you very much. Great. So, yeah. There we go. So this is all like gentle, but I hope it's enjoyable. So I love a good plie, you know, just for the ritual of it, the whole ritual of it. So you're welcome if you want to hang on to a piece of furniture, but you don't need to. The goal here is to really feel your foundation in the center of your body and in your feet so that your upper body is free to breathe. This is one of the worst things I took from ballet. They didn't make me do it, but I would close this. It's so terrible. Terrible for singing, terrible for breathing, terrible for everything. It's terrible. So to allow these ribs, especially the bottom, to be heavy and wide and to come around. I have a brilliant woman I'm working with, and she said, let it come around like it's a hug to you. And I was like, oh, I need that when I'm trying to balance. I need, yay. But just keeping this open, this awareness of where this is, it's more an awareness game than a power game. Not that this won't get tired or burn, but it's more an awareness game than a power game, certainly initially. So we're just gonna feel our feet grounded in the ground, and we're really sliding and sliding, hugging yourself, yeah? And stretching your fingers away. So we're just gonna take really simple plies, but the goal is not to be correct. The goal is to feel grounding and get your awareness going in your pelvic support structure so you feel connected, so it feels good. Sweet, sweet, sweet. So we'll just do, you can hold on to something or not. I think maybe I won't. We're just gonna start in second, but I'm gonna leave my hands on my business for the first one so I can feel and not do my old habit, picking up my ribs. So I'm just gonna plie and up and stretch my arms and stretch them down. And then I'll use my hands, plie, and down. And let's take our arms all the way up. You can't see me. all the way up and over. Great, then let's take one more all the way down. Just an old classic. And then push the floor away, pick your hips up, feel the backs of your legs, but really feel this center connected to the balls of your feet. Ah, and lower. Great, and then come together in first, nice and easy. Don't try to force your feet. I'm gonna hold my hips up here. 1, 2, stand up. 3, stretch my hands. 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever, you know, it really doesn't matter what you want to do with your arms, but I just kind of like that pattern. Then we can push and down. Great, great, great. I'm going to go to fourth. I'm not going to do fifth per se, but I'm just going to come forward in fourth and see if I can feel more where my weight is. So I'm going to hold my hips up in the middle and stand up. I'm going to stretch them. Come all the way onto the front foot. I'm going to stretch it again in the middle. Come all the way onto the back foot. And then one more time and push all the way into the floor. And then come on down and we can turn in and hang out for a second, yeah? And then we can go to the other side of fourth. I guess we should do the 2 fourths together. So the whole thing is in second. One time, stretch. Ah, one time. Ah, let's do the same arms down, all the way over, come back. Good. Hold my hips up so I feel good. Here we go. My hips stay calm. My ribs stay hugging me. Ah, and plie, and in, and plie, and here, and coming up. Good, good, good. And we're going to stretch. I think I left out the stretch. That's okay. We're going to stretch. Good, good, good. Then we're going to come to fourth. I'm going to hold my hips up. Fourth. Feel where your weight is and feel where your heels are. Huh, where am I? Good. And plie. And stand up on the front foot. Plie. And stand up on the back foot. Plie. Stand up right in the middle. Ooh. And you can take your arms up if you want, up to a V to push, lower down, and then we'll just change the other side. It's not about getting it right, but it is about just feeling good and grounded. Do you guys like Prince? Is that good? I always like him for plies because he's so, I don't know, something about him is so, he's so dignified in his passion somehow to me. He's a beautiful, okay. All right, Prince. There we go. Go away. Huh. why am I sweating? I don't understand why that's happening. Cool. So just to continue a little bit of playing. Oh, so I had one little idea for an exercise that might be fun, but it also might be a way for you to individually check out your space and think about what you might want to like play with, you know? Like I have a love-hate with these bar stools, you know what I'm saying? Like I want to do things with the bar stools, want to do things with the bar stools. Like, but I'm also angry with them because they're in the way and they're heavy and I'm always screwing up or have to move them when I'm supposed to already be on the other side. But I need to make peace with the objects in my space. And I've been hurling them around, you know, as opposed to going, oh, look, I could dance on the chair. I can lean on the counter. You know what I mean? So I thought maybe everybody's room has some of this random stuff in it. And if I'm not angry at it, maybe I'll be feeling a little better about being housebound. So anyway, so here's just a silly, simple, like tendu-y exercise, but it's also kind of like to burn your booty a little bit. So it's super simple, but it changes direction, and that's the idea. So if we just started, I think it's better over here, with 2 tendus in parallel, and then slide that foot to the back. And whatever you want to do with your hands, whatever feels good, you know. But we're just going to slide the foot to the front, standing up with the leg you're on. Slide the foot to the front, standing up with the leg you're on. Then you're going to slide it right behind you. Use the ball of the foot. So you have to pick your hips up to make room. Slide the ball of the foot, put it back here. Yeah. Yeah, then we'll just come up 1. So we have a nice underbutt squeeze. Come back here, come back part of the way, plie, pull your legs together. So now I'm facing this way, 1 and 2, so 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 2, 3 and 5. Pull my legs together. Now I'm here, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 1. Pick up both hips, pull them together. What? So we'll just do that all the way around and then we'll do left foot. So it's super simple, but then I think as you're doing it, really check out like the furniture that you might want to, you know, wrangle with. Does it make sense? It doesn't even have to be exact. It's just a chance to do stand up and feel your weight being on top of your legs, being on top of both hips. Use your booty, get back over there, stay with your hips in the middle when you turn out, and then do it again. So it's just a little weight shift game, but it feels good to interface with a pattern. That's one of the things I miss about being in class, is gives my mind some peace, the repetition of a pattern that's simple. Since there don't seem to be any patterns now, my tolerance for the chaos of that is, you know, finite. And if I practice these other things that make me feel better. Okay, great. Oh yeah, cool. Reggae? He's okay, yeah? Too fast or okay? Okay, he's groovy. Okay, great. If it feels better to just do one tendu and get your groove on, that's fine. We'll find a groove. But I liked this guy's, he seemed groovy of the moment. Okay. Okay.
So many beautiful things in life to see. Don't waste time chasing broken dreams. You're a superstar.
Great.
I know life sometimes get rough, and it's hard to get through.
All right. 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1, 2, 3, slide. Here. Wow. Wow. 1. I think one condu works better. Just one. Just one. Slide. And just one. Other side, just one. Here, stand up, and 1. 1. Just 1.
Been a lot of places, I've seen a lot of faces, and only one love I've shown.
Woo.
Attitude and ways, I won't apologize for mistakes, cause some people face like whoa. Mind on the hustle, cause it's done made up.
Good.
Yeah, that's the only way.
Just join me with a little bit of hip circle groovy. Work it out here for a second. Just join me. Yeah. Slow, slow, quick, quick. To the left, go slow. Go back. Woo. Great, let's do a circle. Other way, go. Great. Let's stand on one foot and just make a circle. Oh, that feels good. Good, and come back to the middle. Other side. So you're gonna go front and around, front and around, front and around. Good. Join me with this for a second. Cool. So if we did 2 of those, we went over the top, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Take this foot. Whoops. Put it in the front. In the front. Yep. Then we're going to unwind ourselves using this hand. Take it right over your head. And come on down to the ground. Yeah. Great. Sorry, my playlist is pretty eccentric. Yeah, so this idea, I just wanted to play with some movements that will kind of get you going, but also have the feeling of a lot of movement without actually traveling a lot, because we can't actually travel a lot. So this idea of this, taking your hips over in a wrap and then opening it across to the other way, opening it across, and then taking your hands over when you shift your weight. Yeah, so that this foot is in the front. Gonna back up a little bit. Yeah. Then take these hands over, over, over. They get you right to here. Can you reach both hands forward? And there's all kinds of ways to go to the floor, God knows. But I kind of like the safest way is to take your hips right over your heel. We used to do that in Hubbard Street all the time, where you could come out of something crazy, but if you fold your hip right above your heel, it takes away the burden on the joints, and it's not hard on the muscles. So it's a good thing to know. So if we're here, and we're gonna go over, over, over. Why don't we swing our hands back and let them come forward. Just a really safe way to the ground. Then take 2 8 counts to get off the ground however you want. You could take a leg out, you could swing it over, you could swing it back. You know, so once you've gotten here, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 3, 5, 6, 7. We'll go to the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pull it across here. over, 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 swing hands back, swing hands down. Then you have a 5, 6, 7, 8, a whole other 8. So I guess it's 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Over. Sorry. Oh, first one is over. Over and wrap. Swing them out and wrap. Swing them out and wrap. Swing them over as you cross the feet. Over, 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 hands back and down. You have a 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Over the top. 7. Cross the foot in front. 1, 2. Hands back. 5. And then you have the 12. So it's a little choreography and then a little structured improv space. Yeah. Just for fun. Let me see if anybody has put in. My favorite song is, no? Okay. Yeah, so I've been just really desiring some new stuff, frankly. I used to like a lot of 30s music in the studio, a lot of like old disco, and now I'm like, I'm just feeling that there needs to be something else. So there you go. And then I'd like to also do this with some totally different music. So let's do this first one. We can do with the same groove we were on. And then I want to kind of build on it and play with our furniture, if that's cool. Sweet. Okay. Where's Mr.? There he is. Let me see for timing.
So many beautiful things in life to see. Don't waste time chasing broken dreams. You're a superstar. I know life sometimes get rough, and it's hard to get through. I know you feel sometimes that the whole world is against you. You never give up. I know you got it in you, yeah. And every hero needs someone at times to run to. Yeah, we got mountains to move, slow playing around. Places to go, slow down the clouds. Families to feed to bring my money now. Blessings keep flowing now. Days in the fire that can never calm down.
Yeah, I think that can work. You can also don't feel hemmed in like, you know, facing camera once we get rolling. So let's do this. If we're going to call one set, like we start to the right, the big over the top land. Da-da, ga-da, 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 to the floor, stand up. And then left. So let's do 2 sets. That'll be tiring to do that right, left, right, left. But you can play around with your improv a little bit. So I'll do the first 2 sets with you, and then I will jump out and watch so I can get used to your interesting, you know, spaces at home. Like he's got plants, you've got these amazing purple walls. Jessica, I can't even tell where you're in a garage, what's happening there. I don't even know. Yeah, she's like, girl, I can't even tell you. And then Colden, it seems like you're making magic happen in a closet, you know, which is amazing. Right, so I just wanna, I'll start with you guys and the other people who have their things off. I'm just imagining that you're like in some incredible garden with waterfalls and white tigers and stuff like that. So I'm just gonna go with that, okay? Great, we'll do it twice together, then I'm gonna jump out and watch you guys so I can get tuned into your space. Okay, swear.
Another day to give thanks and praise for your love you say. So many beautiful things in life to see. Don't waste time chasing broken dreams. You're a superstar. I know life sometimes get rough, and it's hard to get through. I know you feel sometimes that the whole world is against you. You never give up. I know you got it in you, yeah. And every hero needs someone at times to run to. Yeah, we got mountains to move, slow playing around. Places to go, slow down the clouds. Families to feed to bring my money now. Blessings keep flowing now. Days in a papaya that can never calm down. Liberate a message with a different sound. I'm carrying like a dog who's been drowned. Money love to every compound. Spread more love straight from your heart. Spread more love straight from your heart.
6, 7, and to the left. Go left, or wherever. Woo! Nice. And 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Cool. Come back. Come back. Come back. Oh my God. You have to see a recording. There's some beautiful movement going on, but of course, because of the nature of this, it's like it's being stylistically shot, because like I see pieces of her body, but not her face. I see you coming in and out. I see Colden disappear, and then I see this giant book come up like he's in the middle of a Muppet ballet. I don't know what this is, and then it comes down. I'm like, what's happening? It's just so fascinating. It's hilarious. This is exactly what I hoped, is that we can try to enjoy the strangeness of our situation. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. So I want to add something, right? So to make it easiest, why don't we keep the chunk we learned exactly as it is, but let's put something in the front of it. So we have like, here's the thing in the front, here's the thing in the front, and then, you know what I mean? So, or why don't we put it on the end? How about that? Let's put it on the end. So the beginning is always the same, and then you have the finish of the phrase on the floor and the slow 8 counts on the floor, which is your improv. Sweet. After improv, getting off the floor, I'd love for you to, you were already doing it, Colden, but like I want to make peace with these bar stools. Like, so now don't hurt yourself is the goal, but take your time to, like, if you want to turn this around and pull it here and have it. Oh, you know, like it's just a little game playing. Just be careful if you're going to take your, I'd love it if you can do one thing where you like lean so you take your arm up, or lean so you take your leg up, but just make sure that it's stable enough. Or for like this, I can take its weight and put it back. But let's say at the end of your improv, when you stand up, let's say you have 2 8s to play with some furniture or objects and put them back in time to do the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now this gets slow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1. Whatever. Do you know what I mean? So don't. It's not. You shouldn't feel like you're on a Japanese game show where it's like, I gotta get it in. You know, it's not that. It's just a chance to explore the space, and I'll be the ticker saying, "There's 1 8. There's 2." So you don't have to stress about the counts, yeah? And we'll come back in. Great. So let's do the same thing. We'll do it twice through. I will join you, and then we can shake up different music and have a different kind of vibe. Okay, hilarious. I hope you think it's hilarious. I do. Oh my God. All right. These stools and I, as you can tell, it's a whole thing. All right.
It's another day to give thanks and praise for your love for saying. So many beautiful things in love to see. Don't waste time chasing broken dreams. You're a superstar. I know life sometimes get rough, and it's hard to get through. I know you feel sometimes that the whole world is against you. You never give up. I know you got it in you, yeah. And every hero needs someone at times to run to. Yeah, we got mountains, moves, no playing around. Places to go, no time to bounce. Families need to bring the money now. Blessings keep flowing now. Blazing up a fire that can never calm down. Live a bit of message with a different sound. I've been like a child who's been drowned. One love to every compound. Spread more love straight from your heart. Spread more love straight from your heart. Spread more love straight from your heart. Spread more love straight from your heart.
And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One more time. Here we go. Go
Been a
stop.
lot of places, I've seen a lot of faces, and only one love I've shown. From attitude and ways, I apologize today, cause some people two-faced like whoa. I keep my mind on the hustle, cause it's not made up. Yeah, that's the only way to go. If
5,
you're all about living
6,
it up, come on
7,
and let us go.
8.
We've got mountains to coast, no playing around. Places to boast, no time to clown. Families to feed to bring my money down. Blessings keep flowing
One more
down.
8.
Days in a papaya, they can never calm down. Delivering a message with a different sound. Conquering lion, can't lose him ground.
Last time.
Spread my love straight from your heart. Spread my love straight from your heart. Spread my love straight from your heart. Spread my love straight from your heart.
Last time, go get that furniture. Last 8. Woo! Awesome. Oh my gosh. Did anybody have any fun at all with that? You can unmute if you want. I actually worked out some karma with those chairs. I've been trying to make those bar stools part of ballet class under pressure, and they're like, girl, I'm a bar stool. This is not my thing. I want to twirl around and have a drink. I do not want to be like, you know, rigid. Oh my gosh. Okay. So the thing I thought I'd do towards the end here, I'd like to just play a little more while I'm warm, but it's something that I did with a modern class that I had at a college last semester before the crazy happened. And I realized all these dancers, these young dancers, mostly hip hop and contemporary, had not, get some water, whatever, when we're talking, or I'll talk and you get water. They had not gotten to dance to beautiful classical music ever. And it seemed like what I ascertained was that most of them thought, oh, beautiful classical music is for ballerinas, not for more pedestrian or modern or hip hop. And I was like, you know, I said to them, I really want you guys to be able to feel this, feel your expression, to partner with Yo-Yo Ma, feel what that artistry does to how you hear and how you hear phrasing and how you hear breath, you know, yeah. And of course they looked at me like, whatever. But as we were doing it, I had to really hold my act together, because I don't believe in crying as a teacher, because it makes me wussy and then they don't respect me anymore. Because then I lose my like scary, mean white lady thing, you know. If I lose that, then I've lost him, right? A little bit. But it was so marvelous to see people that had not gotten to, like, it was so incredibly, I don't know how to say it, like dignified, like just beautiful, you know, the human body. And it's, you know, they were working on their skills, but I mean, they weren't doing freaking fouettes. It was like clean, long, modern lines, but with that connection to music. And you guys are all musical actors that I know of. Ariane, I don't know you as well, but I get the feeling you are a musical actor or you would not be here. Yeah. So I thought it might be fun to do a variation of what we just did, and maybe just, but to some different music, so you have a chance to be in your body in a longer sense. And then I'd like to finish with one that breaks my heart. So I love these Yo-Yo Ma little short cello suites. Oh my God, so delicious. And then, does anybody love Claire de Lune? I do. And then I will cry all through that. So, so here we go. So I thought, here, let's do a little, you want to break it up? Let's do different movements, something as simple, just as simple as what we did, but just a different one, right? Sweet. So this is kind of like the warm up we did, where we did a swing, you know, and we went, you take your ski poles and you go up and over, and then you take 1 foot forward, and then you take that same foot to the side, and then you swing this all the way around. But as you come around, can you let that take you to like, so if I was facing straight forward, my arm went to the side and it went do 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 do. When I get right back to the middle, let it go, but let that turn you. Yeah. And then I guess we can add what we, this same shift of weight. And let's just walk out of it. And I'd like, yeah, so here we go. We've got up and over, and down, forward, and over to the side. Come all the way over, and shoot. Shoot. Why don't we let this turn us around? Because I feel like I want to turn around, don't you, when you're all wound up? Turn around, and you can step any way you want to have a extend your body. Now you can hold on to something. It can just be your arm if you want it. It can be an arm and a leg, because I have a couple of ballerina people who I'm sure are sad because they're not getting to stick their legs up in the air. And then go to that leg. Yeah, and then we'll just have 8 counts of improv to come back. Yeah, so we have 1, 2, right foot forward, 3, 4, whatever, foot, same foot to the side. Around, and here. Shift your weight here. And turn it over, step, reach, and then let's say you can just walk into an improv for 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah? Then let's repeat it one more time. For ballerina people who are used to reversing, reverse, because you have a program for that. For people who don't have a ballerina reversing program, it would be like asking somebody to transpose on site. It's just not fair unless you already know that. Let's just do it one more time. But you can do it slightly facing a different way. Same way. 1, 2, same foot. 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, and shoot. Cross the foot. Turn yourself around. 1 step. Reach. Then you have 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that improv, do whatever you want. I was just feeling the desire to go touch the corners of the room, but you don't have to do that. But I was like, oh, that felt kind of good. Let's just listen to this little cello thingy and see if this is enjoyable. This is not, doesn't have counts. It doesn't have a groove like the reggae thing. So you can't get the counts wrong because it's not what it's about. Okay, here we go. Can you hear there? Okay. Let's take a breath. And. Cool. So that was just kind of a sort of half do, half walk through, but do you see what I mean? The whole point is just for you to have enough of structure for something to touch on, but then to just kind of feel the music, feel yourself taking up space. So let's do this one more time. How are you feeling about the sequence? Do you want more support, or are you like good to just roll with what you're feeling? You're okay? Because it's not, you know, my goal here is not like training where it's all about rigor and the accuracy. This is more about giving you enough of a structure so you can lean into that to have the experience. Sweet. So let's give it to twirl. Yeah. Great. And then I'll change it up to a different cello suite. And then we can do, it will be like dealer's choice for the last one. Okay, sweet. Okay. Whenever you feel it. And whenever you get to the end of this one, just hang out for a second. Beautiful. And everybody join me back as you're wrapping up. Oh my gosh. That's so weird. It is like some kind of crazy human sand painting. That's fascinating. Yeah, wow. Okay, that was really, I hope that was enjoyable. It was really beautiful for me to play in and then to also watch, where my experience of feeling my body to music and feeling it in space was much more profound than me going, am I doing it right? Where's my hips? Is this square? Is this behind me? Oh God, look at the size of my butt. Like all of that stuff, you know? And part of it is rigor and being demanding of your work. I'm all about rigor, but our souls are not getting the expression, right? And that's the loft. You know, here's a boat that holds water and here are the sails. And right now, they've been no wind for a long time and it's been real, you know, it's been a little heavy here in the middle of nowhere, right? I have not been feeling a lot of flying, right? So this piece of music is so beautiful. I'm gonna cry already because you're not my student, so I don't have to hold it together. But this is so beautiful. So do you guys all know this? Probably. No, not you. Good God, Vivaldi, that's too perky. No, I mean, it's good, but. It's kind of quiet, but can you hear it? Okay, great. So what I would love is for you guys to pick anything that we've done today. You could do pliés, you could do the rap thing, you could do this swing thing, or you can sit here with your heart open and just take up space. But I really would like to give you like I own it, the next a pass through this piece of music. If you're down, it's approximately 4 minutes, so it's a chunk. But I would like to do that as a gift for my own psyche. So is that enough structure for you guys, or do you need some more, like you must here do this then do that? Okay, sweet. So I'm gonna put this at the beautiful beginning. I'm probably gonna start like just doing some port de bras, and but I just invite you to enjoy this, and then we'll get together and we'll do a nice like whoo thing, you know, whatever, stretch it out, work it out thing to say goodbye. Okay, sweet. So lovely. I put this here for you. Except I'm a terrible cameraman and I'm a terrible DJ. Terrible. Like, so not good. I'm so sorry. One more minute. Oh, you guys. There's a
Oh,
little.
Leslie, that was beautiful. That was beautiful.
There was all this gorgeous movement. There was, Ariana, you took this chair in your hands like it was your favorite grandma or some puppy. I mean, it was so beautiful. All this beautiful awareness. I wanted to show you kind of what I'm looking at out here. This is a little balcony deck. And there's a hummingbird that comes. I named her Sugar. Anyway, Sugar came through a big chunk of this and hovered and watched. That was really, really, not that we need to get a good review from a hummingbird, you know, but I'm just saying it was nice. Thank you guys so much. I hope that was helpful to you. I was dreading this. It's like, I don't want to do this. And I think part of it, I don't know if you're feeling this way, but I don't want to feel everything I'm feeling about what's happening. I want to be busy and get stuff done, take advantage of the time, you know, stand tough, stand up, stand down, not this, stand up for social justice, stand up for this. And I agree with all of that, but I'm still just, you know, a person. It's a lot for everybody. And if you're a teacher, then you feel like, I need to be amazing for students. And yes, but
Oh, Leslie, you're making me cry too. But I think we can all understand. We all feel the same way.
Yes,
and
there's
we're all
so
in
much
this together. And that was the reason for putting together 3D+U, so we can gather and help heal and deal with what we're all dealing with on a day-to-day basis. You can't turn on your phone or your TV or anything without some kind of coming at you. So
and I know, you know, I appreciate so much having some sort of structure. That's what theater does. That's what the arts do. Is the heightened version of the social coming together. I don't need to tell you. That's what you've committed your life to doing, or we're called to do. Hi, Sugar. She's back. Oh my gosh. So how about a nice little bit of stretch into a nice little shavasana? Okay for you? Okay. Sugar, I want you on camera. Sugar, she's probably won't do it. That's the thing about hummingbirds, man. They're in, they're out. She's like, I'm in, I'm out. Can't hold me down. Can't hold me down. I was like, yeah, I know, girl. That's why you're a hummingbird. Okay, great. So just come on back to your easy seat where we started today. With our easy seat. Oh, that feels so nice. You know, we're just going to do a variation of the same dealing that we did before, but we feel different, of course, because of what we've moved and how we've, you know, shared ourselves with the space. Isn't it funny, you guys, how I'm sure you've seen the studies that come up about anti-aging studies are like, it's amazing. People who dance, it seems to help them. Dancing seems to help people with Parkinson's. So strange. Dancing seems to be and then, you know, it's always with a chuckle or a wink, like, well, but seriously, do we not understand what, you know, so let us enjoy. Here we go. I love some Chaka Khan. All right. She got it going on. All right. fingers.
Love so dangerously.
Fix my camera. Open your arms to the side.
Trust in your heart to
Turn your wrists around. Come on back down. Again.
You tell me you're gonna play it smart. We're through before we start. But I believe that we've only just begun.
And let's just try it.
When it's this good, there's no saying no.
Turn your nose to me. Walk to the
I
front.
want you so I'm ready to go.
Roll yourself up. Other side here.
Through the fire, to the limit, to the wall.
Nose
For
to me.
just to be
Walk your
with
hands
you,
forward.
I'd gladly risk it all.
Good. Take one leg
Through
out.
the fire,
Yeah. And we're just going to flip over that way.
for a chance at loving you, I take it all the way.
Face separate.
Right down
Just
to
wrinkle
the
it up.
wire, even through the
Good.
fire.
No arms come up. Good left foot in. Let's go the other side.
I know you're afraid of what you feel. You still need time to heal, and I can help with the loneliness you try.
Just as far as you can.
You touched me in something in me new. I can have with you. Now I'm not ready to kiss that dream goodbye. When it's this sweet, there's no saying no. I need you so I'm ready to go. Through the fire, to the limit, to the wall. For just to be with you, I'd gladly risk it all. Through the fire, through whatever comes what may. For a chance at loving you, I take it all the way. Right down to the wire,
Just like those knees
even
come up.
through the fire.
Good. Just put yourself in a place where you can lay down on the floor. Great. Good. Yeah, me too. Good. And just take your both knees up and just like wiggle your knees a little bit. Feels good. Maybe a couple circles. Great. Let both knees, put your toes in the ground and take both knees over to the side. And come back to the middle and go to the other side. Great. If you like Happy Baby, you can take your hands on the outsides of your feet and just rock a little bit. Ooh, Lord. Ooh, if you want to kick your heels out, if you like that, go ahead. If you don't do it. Great. And bring your knees together, let your feet go on the ground, and just let yourself find a comfortable spot on the ground. Cool. And just relax there for a bit. Yeah. And I'm going to segue back to the ocean. Oh, yeah. So let yourself replay any enjoyable, beautiful moments that we just experienced. we often choose to play the memories that are traumatic or frightening, and that's just normal, human. But the memories don't exist right now, only the ones you pull up. So as a gift, pull back a few beautiful ones of these last few minutes we had as we enjoy the ocean for another minute or so. Ooh. Put one hand on your heart and one hand on your belly. Ah, it's the great mystery of the human creature. There you are. Here we are. Great. And then just take both hands if you have room over your head. And if you don't, you can figure out something creative. Oh, yeah. Great. And then just, as you're comfortable, you can roll yourself around onto your side. Oh, and I immediately go to old 30s bar music. Hilarious. Come on over to say thank you so much. Thank you guys so much. Really, you allowed me to turn something I was dreading into becoming honest of what, as a human being, I needed. And I think it's because it's what many of us are experiencing, all different situations. I feel so fortunate I have somewhere to live, you know, and my husband has a job. Could easily not be that situation, easily, you know. But the heart part, there's no solving it, you know, there's just being willing to interface with it, or interface sounds so dry, you know what I mean, to be present.
Mm-hmm.
So
to be present and dealing with all of this, it's overwhelming for everyone. For
oh my gosh, I tell you, I've got like, doesn't everybody have like Taiwan envy? I've got Taiwan envy, I've got Switzerland envy, so I got New Zealand envy so bad.
Right.
I'm like, can I please be a sheep in your country, please? Anyway, so we're all sorting through many challenging things, and hopefully what we'll learn is, I don't know, I don't have any great speech, but I've been, this one phrase has been in my mind for a long time that I keep trying to frame it in an essay, but there is no them is the phrase I've been trying to sort. There is no them, you know, which is just me reiterating what any Native American person will tell you. It's like, yeah, we are a web of, like, you know, it's like saying the sky is blue. I'm like, good for you, welcome to obvious, you know, but I keep working with that idea to challenge myself when I'm really mad at whoever is holding an idea that's really making me mad, or the incompetence of human beings, or the mean-spiritedness of human beings. It's like, well, it's the ongoing work as artists of like the big empathic understanding of the human, even the parts of ourselves that we don't like or understand, or, you know, completely come to communion with. It's part of the ride you've all signed up for as artists. I'm just so grateful for you guys. And it was so beautiful. I think this is going to become a thing, this like movement, Zoom, sand painting things. Like, it's fascinating. And I know I'm not the only one going, wow, you know, like, it's really quite, it can be quite beautiful. So anyway, I don't know if you guys follow me on Instagram. I'm not trying to turn that into some bullshit TV show, or people will give me a job that I don't deserve because I have followers. It's not that, but I would just like to stay in touch with you. So I think most of you already am connected with on that, but it also allows me to see, like,
why don't you give everybody your Instagram?
You know, I've gotten to like it more because Facebook, you know, it gets so cluttered with very emotional shenanigans. And Instagram just seems to be like pictures and clips and, like, you know, it more like postcards of what people are doing. So I would like
Well,
to know what
Well,
you're
while you put that in the chat, I just want to first of all tell you I love you. You're so amazing, and you're such. It's so wonderful of you to share your gifts with all of us today, and I hope that everybody had a great start to your day by being with Leslie and seeing us move. And it was a beautiful thing to see you all kind of move together in these little boxes here. But we have to remember to move and take care of ourselves so we can take care of each other. And it's hard to do. It gets muddied in the world that we're living in now, and we're all trying to figure out what the new normal is going to be, and we have to take it one day at a time. So with that, we're just so happy that we're able to provide this platform to gather, be together, and have people like Leslie who share their amazing gifts and love and joy with all of us. At this time, if you guys want to unmute yourselves and say goodbye and thank you, please do. You guys, you've been great. I hope you have a wonderful day.